Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim. Uh, yeah, so, I probably went, oh, right, yeah, I know what that is. I probably went a little overboard. As you can see, I'm just about level 12. And that's because I've just been playing. I got carried away. I just have been enjoying playing Skyrim. Go figure, right? But yeah, with all the mods going and all these cool spells and I get to use, and I haven't really played Skyrim in a long time. It's just been fun, and I haven't played that much. It's very easy to level. I'm using an uncapper, which increases the max level that you can get for skills. It goes up to 199, but it also, or actually, I think it goes up to 999. Something. It goes up to some high number, but it also cuts in half the rate at which your skills increase. Specifically because without that, I would probably be like level 20 because skills are just especially as a spellcaster, there are a lot of skills that I'm using, and so each one of those, each time you get a skill up, you get like a nice chunk of your level bar. So of course, destruction, that's obviously my most used, so that's up to 44, which is pretty good. But alteration, I'm finding I'm enjoying too. There's a lot of cool alteration spells. And that's like buff spells and stuff like that. And so one of the spells that I have is called Okato's Recital. Stores the beneficial self-targeted non-concentration spell in your left hand and cast it for no cost whenever you enter combat. Up to 3 spells can be stored that way. And so right now, all I think it is Divine Aegis, which for 30 seconds, the next 2 physical attacks against the caster are negated, and Stoneflesh, which increases your armor for 83 seconds. There might be another one I could throw in there, but those seem to have been working for me. And so any time that I enter combat, it automatically casts those for free. I don't have to worry about it. It just happens. And so Divine Aegis is a restoration spell, and Stoneflesh is an alteration spell. And so, like, I was going through like a cave, like a dungeon, and you'd get like these like 10 Draugr fights in a row, and it wouldn't all just be 10 Draugr at once. It would be one, and then another one, and then another. You'd enter a new combat every time, and so every single time it was casting both of these spells for free without me doing anything. And you can accomplish the same thing by just sitting here and casting Stoneflesh over and over. But, this was happening throughout the whole dungeon, and, I'm casting destruction spells all over, so my destruction is going up, my alteration's going up, my restoration's going up. Occasionally I would summon something with conjuration, so that goes up. And then you also have, I've been doing some enchanting a little bit just to level that up. Whenever I get hit, light armor goes up a little bit. Whenever I encounter a locked chest, I use lockpick, so that goes up a little bit. Whenever you sell stuff, speech goes up. I've been doing a lot of alchemy, so that goes up. And so leveling is crazy quick, I've found. And yeah, I'm almost level 12. So a couple things have changed. For one, this is a new character. Since the first video, I actually had to restart a new character. I don't even remember why. I think I actually started like 4 new characters. This is the one that finally stuck because I changed a bunch of mods around. And originally I was using like 2 different perk mods, and I was using one perk mod for all the non-mage stuff and then another for just the mage stuff. But I eventually tried switching to just the one, and I moved that into the mage stuff, but I didn't like really the mage stuff that had. And so then I took the original one that was just mage, and I used that for everything. So now we're using that for everything. So we lost out on dexterity, wherever that was, and whatever the other one, which was just kind of a renamed sneak and lockpick, or lockpick and pickpocket. I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter. That got changed. And originally, if you watch the first video, I think you'll notice I don't actually get a skill up. None of my skills go up like the entire video at all. And I kept on playing after that, and I noticed that nothing was going up, and I was like, you know, I know that the skill, I reduced the XP for skills and all that it's supposed to be slower, but I didn't think it would be this slow. And so I did some testing, and yeah, sure enough, it was not going up at all. Nothing was happening. And so I tried removing the uncapper, and that fixed it. I made a new character, and he could get XP, and it was very quick. And then I was like, okay, I want it slower though, so I put the uncapper back on and started a new character, and then it finally worked. And I think that's where we are now. So for destruction, we have destruction mastery. We have ionized path, just to get 20% more powerful based on up to 20% based on missing magicka. I have rune caster. You can place runes far away and up to 3 times as many runes. Runes are pretty cool, as you'll see. Shit. And then I got static field. That was the 75% thing. But really the most important perk is the dual casting. So when you pick up this perk for any of the schools, you can put the spell in both hands, and if you press both buttons, you combine the spell, and that increases its effectiveness and cost. And so I have that for destruction and alteration. And I'll eventually try to pick that up for the other ones as well, because they all have it. It leads to some very cool things, as you'll see. You also may notice the game looks a little different. It's a little bit more muted, a little bit more normal Skyrim. I did completely switch the ENB preset. This is the Snowfall preset. It's not as vivid, it's not as colorful, but I've grown to like it quite a bit. It is very natural looking. Everything looks pretty much how it probably should. Maybe the water's a little bit green, but I think it looks pretty good overall. I'm mostly happy with it. I was tweaking the brightness for quite a bit for interiors. Dungeons are probably a little bit darker than I'd like, so I did pick up the candlelight spell, which definitely helps, because you can tweak up the brightness for interiors, but then if you go into just like a normal business during the day, it's like shockingly bright. So it's at a somewhat happy balance right now. I think it looks fairly good. You guys can let me know what you think, since I don't remember what vanilla Skyrim looks like. I don't remember much. Anyways, main quest. You got your ass handed to you, dude. Alright, so spells. So of course we have Spark, as you remember. Scattershock is basically like Spark 2.0. Like, this is starting to get real Palpatine, and you'll see me use it because it's pretty powerful. Blight Curse is crazy powerful. It's 11 disease damage per second for 12 seconds. So that stacks up, but the real power is when you dual cast it. I don't know the exact math. It doesn't tell you how much it does when you dual cast something. I don't know if it's just twice as powerful, but if so, that's insane. All I know is it drops things on a dime. Like, it's crazy. It doesn't work on undead, but it's very powerful. Unstable transformation is a pretty funny one. This one I just picked up for laughs. Transforms the target into a random creature for 41 seconds or until they take damage. And so you can turn it into a rabbit. And there you go, I leveled up. Hold on, if I can hit him again. Ugh. Get back here, wolf. Come on. Shit. There you go. And now he's a wolf again. And now he's a mud crab. Oh, sorry. And now he's a wolf again. And now he's a yak. So that's pretty fun. Take magic. I like having a lot of magicka. So I think we could probably take maybe illusion dual casting. That's usually... I have to take illusion mastery first, of course. I don't want to, but I will. Alright, so that's a fun one. Thought Steal lets you steal a mage's spells, which I thought could be interesting. You know, for mage duels. Frostbomb, 13 damage per second over 6 seconds, and then it explodes. Infestation. Targets that fail to resist are infected with a virulent plague. On death, the target spawns poisonous spiders, which attack and infect other hostiles with the plague. That's a pretty fun one. I don't think it really works on undead either, but pretty fun. Conjure Dremora Churl for 60 seconds. When killed, it's summoned under the control of the killer. So this can obviously turn against you pretty quickly if you're fighting something powerful, but yeah. Meteor Shower, this is a really fun one. Summon 3 fire meters down upon the target, causing 82 fire damage, only usable outdoors. The range on this one is hilarious. Like, here, hold on. It goes much far. Like, I feel like it's as far as you can see. You can hit stuff with it. Here you go, little rabbit. Come on. Wow, he'd rather drown than be hit by meteors. Anyways, yeah, it's a very fun one. Here you go. See right there, I just entered combat, and so it cast the buff spells, and my alteration went up. So that's... I could probably... I know I can reduce the skill ups even further, so I could level slower, but... And then finally, well, we have Conjure Deadeye Captain. He seems pretty weak. I think I have to invest further in Conjuration for him to be really powerful. He just kind of dies. And then we have Lightning Ruin, which is a pretty good AoE spell. You just put down these ruins, and then anything that walks over it, it just explodes. Doing pretty good AoE damage, as you'll see. The Mage Stone. Hey, look at this. Cast stronger and longer lasting spells and scrolls. You can choose one of 3 random schools of magic and power for a short time. I'll take it. Is that... Spells are 10% more effective. Well, I didn't even need that, but I'll take it. As far as equipment goes, nothing too out of the ordinary. We have this Staff of the Avenging Wraith. Summons an Avenging Wraith for 69 seconds. Its stats are equal to 150% of those of the opponent that last killed it. Which is fascinating. I had one die to a mammoth, and so it had like 1,000 health, which was pretty cool. But it seems to be out of charges, I guess. Oh well. Apprentice Robes of Destruction. Destruction spells are 70% stronger, and magic regenerates 86% faster, which seemed kind of nuts to me. Plus 40 health in magicka. We've got my Vial Holder, as I said. Necromancer's Amulet. I just picked this up from a quest in Windhelm. Plus 50 magicka. Conjuration spells cost 25% less to cast. Increase undead summon limit by 1. And that other stuff is just kind of basic light armor. It is what it is. So, if you ask around about rumors, you are directed towards the town of Helgen, which is where the game normally starts. So that's where we are on our way towards. We will see what they have to say there. That's just a fox. The next perk in the Ruin line makes it so that it doesn't do its damage instantly. It puts like a damage over time on them, but it does like double the amount of damage. So that'll be pretty good for AoE situations. Like on this rabbit. And then, of course, if you dual cast the Ruin, it's quite powerful. But one of the funniest one for dual casting is an alteration spell. Long Stride. While concentrating, grant 20% movement speed and 25 carry weight tripled when out of combat. Which is, by itself, it's not bad. It's akin to sprinting. But if you dual cast it, well, then it's pretty fast. This is the preferred way to get around without fast travel. Oh, we got a... No, is that a fox? That's a fox. All right. Unbound. Cool. What's going on in here? Yeah, that's a deadly dragon, alright, that did this. Okay. So, as I approached, but a dragon emerged from within the city and flew right by. I turned north and flew toward Riverwood, paying no attention to me as it passed. There may be clues remaining inside the keep. What's left of it? So it wants us to investigate Helgen. Something going on over here. Body turns to ash as you touch it, but somehow a leather journal survived the attack. Well, let's read it. Hard to believe I filled up that whole journal. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yes. Words and books and words. Uh-huh. Where does it talk about the dragon? There's no time to explain properly. I scarcely believe myself. If it hadn't been for the dragon, I'd not even be here to write this down. Yes, a dragon. Big, black, as large as the towers of the keep itself. It swooped in out of nowhere and laid waste to the village and the keep. General Tullius didn't take my head today or the heads of several Stormcloak rebels, but that doesn't matter now. Hadvar and Ralof set aside their differences to help the survivors. They went into the lower keep hours ago. Something about caves with the back entrance. I don't think they're coming back. I'll have to see if I can get out of the city and down to Riverwood. Someone needs to warn them. This building won't remain standing for much longer. I still can't believe it. A dragon, straight out of the legends. Nobody back home will ever believe me. No, they won't. Alright, so then we have the option now of investigating the cave mentioned in the journal or warn the residents of Riverwood about the dragon attack. I think that's probably more prudent since the dragon seems a little pissed. So let's turn on Long Stride and get down there. As you'll see, loading times are not improved over previous mod setups. They might even be a little worse. I'm not sure. They're not good. I'm not really sure why that is. I really don't know. Oh, hold on. I can test another spell here for you. This isn't ideal testing situations. Okay, this is good. So we have... Drop Zone. Create a ring of cushiony magic at the target location. The caster takes no damage when falling into the ring. Sure enough. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. I'm coming to warn you. But yeah, overall I feel fairly powerful at this point. I don't know if the spells are just really broken, because I don't know which ones are from the original game and which ones are not. I have no idea. But I feel pretty powerful.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
Hey, I'm warning.
What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? Please, feign to
Hey, I saw a dragon.
Truly? So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this. And
Yes.
I've got better things to do than listen to more of your complaints.
Yes, he does need to know about this. Well, we'll run there. That's cool, right? That's what cool people do. We will run straight to the Jarl. So I was pretty much about to go to the College of Winterhold, and do all that and get some real proper magic, but I figured I should probably start the main quest a little bit. And so here we are. Since we're level 12 now, we're getting close to 15 already, which is the point where we can go do the Dark Souls thing. That should be pretty exciting. Uh-oh. Ugh. I'm running as fast as I can. The Jarl has to know. I could have fast traveled, but is that actually faster? Dude, I'm the fleetest steed in all of Skyrim. With this spell, the game can't even load that fast. Look at that shit.
Hold. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Do you know who I am? I have news about the dragon.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Get the hell out of my way. You see a wizard running, sprinting at supernatural speeds with his hands in the air towards your city. You don't ask questions, you just open the gate. So I actually did the barrows. The barrow thing near Riverwood with the golden claw and all that. I did that whole dungeon. That's like linked to the main quest somehow. I didn't realize that at first because I just remembered that as like the nice introductory dungeon you can go do. And so I did that, and then I found I got like a dragon stone. It's still in my inventory, and I found out that if you hand in that quest, like dragons start randomly appearing or something like that. And so I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that off camera because I wanted the first dragon fight to be on camera. And there you caught a nice glimpse of some loading times. I'm coming, Jarl. I mean, I don't think it's like a memory situation. I don't know. I don't know what it is that's so rough. Maybe this is normal. I have no frame of reference. I mean, there's a lot of HD textures, but I don't know. There's one thing I haven't tried yet. I forgot. I think there is one setting that discusses like how much memory the game uses. And I think I have it set at like 2. And that's probably way too little. So I should bump that up. I don't know what I was thinking.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Walworth is not receiving visitors.
Best put that sword away. I got news.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Yeah, I know he will. That's why I'm here.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yes. Destroyed Helgen. Last I saw was heading this way.
Spear Irileth was right. What do you say now, Prometheus? Shall we continue to trust in the
send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him.
You shut up.
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best.
Dude, he's had enough of your shit.
Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
He gave me a Bosmer piece of armor.
Do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
So a Nord Jarl gave a Altmer wizard a Bosmer chess piece. Alright, who am I to say? Yeah, I've dealt with this guy. He's got a shit ton of spells to sell. I've bought many.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
I mean, I look pretty badass.
Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Uh-huh, what?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I learned of a certain...
Oh, okay. I already have it.
A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Here it is.
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me.
What about my reward?
You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
Great. Alright. You gonna pay me?
I serve Jarl Balgruuf.
He ain't gonna pay me. Alright, where's the Jarl at?
Wait, I know you.
No, you don't. I didn't do any crimes. Did he? Oh, he's back here. No, now they all talk about dragons.
Wow, look at that road. Are you a wizard?
Yes, I could kill you.
Not now.
What? This is a little important than watching your weird children walk through the building.
Not now.
God damn it.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
I'm gonna lick my fist before I ram it down your throat.
Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. Saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, we'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I have
Yeah, it's a little bit of a...
did for me in retrieving the dragon stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal army.
Oh, I hope it's a staff.
Come along. I would very
Hide boots of dwindling wind. Uh-huh. Increases wind resistance by 46%. Yeah, you don't find too many enemies that use wind. And I don't think... Well, okay. I'm almost certain that wind is not in the original game because I installed another mod. Yeah, I like mods. Get over it. It's called Elemental Destruction Magic or something like that, and it adds earth spells, wind spells, air spells? No, that would be wind spells. Earth, wind, something else. I can't remember. Shit. Water? Yeah, water spells. Earth, wind, and water. Because I don't think water's in the original game. And so you can get spells that shoot out water. You can get... Actually, I think I have an earth spell. Perilous Path. Which has, like, spikes coming out of the ground, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I don't think I have any air or water, though. But I did see a bunch of, force-type spells that send enemies flying and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool, but there were cooler things to buy at the time. No, if I'm sprinting past you at Usain Bolt speeds... I've not come to talk to you. Come on, Bethesda. There's a bunch of spells that I saw that would actually be really cool as like a battle mage. To have like melee with some spells, especially like auto cast spells. There's a bunch of spells that do like elemental damage to anything within melee range. There was one that anytime an opponent swung a weapon or cast a spell, it would deal 3% of their maximum health to them. So if they just kept trying to hit you, they would be pretty much just killing themselves, which that was pretty cool. But when I'm like, you know, a real proper wizard and I'm raining meteors and palpatining fools, I don't have need. I don't need to be in melee range to do anything. But this will be interesting. Like I said, I don't really know how powerful I am, but the dragon will settle this. The dragon will settle this once and for all. I wonder if I can transform him into a rabbit. Here? Did I beat them here? Probably. I did go pretty quickly. I have not caught all the butterfly wings yet. Because you don't really see any in dungeons, and that's where you spend a lot of your time. Oh yeah, they're coming. We just gotta wait. They need some of these spells. Oh, actually, I've never dual cast this. I don't know if it does anything. No, I don't think it does. Yeah, alright, so sometimes it won't change them. It will just summon a random creature. The problem is, it seems to be, like, not, like it's always a random, like, animal. It's not, like, a random, like, enemy. So it's always, like, a rabbit or a fox or a cow or something like that. It's never, like, a dragon or... What the hell killed this? Oh, is this guy. Who told you to kill my deer? Why are you covered in glue? Wait, why am I covered in glue? Oh, that must be the buff. Okay, finally. You made it.
Signs of any dragon right now. Oh, it looks like he's been.
Yeah?
I know it looks bad. We've got to figure out what happened. If that dragon is skulking around somewhere. Spread out. Look for survivors.
So the ENB that I'm using is called Snowfall. And it combines the ENB preset with like weather mods. And so we'll have a you'll see a blizzard at some point. It's actually really cool looking. The really cool thing about it is combined with the Frostfall mod for like, you know, hypothermia and, you know, all that kind of stuff. If you see an area that if your environment looks really cold, it probably is. And if you're in an environment that looks really warm and cozy, it most assuredly is. So it's really kind of this combination of visual and gameplay effects that I like. Oh my, I gotta jump out real badass. We gotta cast it as we're falling. Shh. Yeah, so that was sometimes I forget that in Skyrim you have to charge up a spell before you cast it. You can't just click. Like, if you just click, I can just click the buttons all day. It doesn't do anything. You have to hold it, and so that messed me up. Are you backhanding? Oh, you're... Dude, it's a fox. Just kill it. Here, I'll turn it into a cow. Shit, I'll turn you into a cow. I turned him into a fucking bear. Okay. Well, I hope no one hurts him. It's supposed to turn him back whenever he takes damage, but it just makes him immortal, I guess. See, this is why I got the spell. It's funny. Did she die? No, she's just unconscious. That guy died. This bear is killing him. Holy shit. Because the bear, for some reason, the spell does not work properly, so he's immortal. Unless maybe I can hurt him, but this is hilarious. There you go. It was me all along. Oh my god, you mauled two of your buddies. Hey, an amulet. Nice. Spells are fun. Who are you talking to? It's probably another fox or something. Anyways, let's save. Okay. We're gonna try to get that cool drop proper. Actually, maybe we should go to the top. So we can see when this dragon swoops in out of the clouds. See, as soon as that greenish effect comes in, that's how I know a combat has started. Kind of helps you from getting snuck up upon. There's the dragon. All right, let's drop. Yes. All right. So now we're clear. You cannot cast spells while in the air. All right. We're clear on that. So I'll just cast it before I go. It's not as cool, but it works. Ugh. Alright, so we gotta bring this bad boy down. So we'll start with Blight Curse. We'll see how powerful that is on him. Okay, I mean it's doing damage, but not as much as I want. Alright, this will be tricky. Oh shit. Okay, alright, so he's on the ground. Let's see here. I mean, if we can get range, Meteor Shower is decent, but the damage is probably going to be pretty low. Our best bet is getting close with Scatter Shock. Now, the problem with Scatter Shock is the time that it takes to cast. It has a big wind-up time compared to something like Spark. Oh, gosh. That was kind of badass if I would have survived, but okay. Oof. But you saw the wind-up time for that spell. Okay. Probably, unless I doubt I can transform. I really doubt it. It would be absolutely hilarious, but... He resisted it. Of course he did. And he'll continue to resist it for the rest of time. So, yeah, probably... I mean, Frostbomb is not really any better than Blight Curse. Frostbomb is alright on Undead, but... Oh my gosh, it's vicious. Alright, we'll try this. Oh, this doesn't have the range that I need. If I can just avoid the fire. Shit, alright, let's pop some potions here. Pop a potion of healing. There we go, we'll take that. Quick save as well. Here we go, charge it up! Oh gosh. It's gonna be tough to just survive the fire. None of my conjurations are gonna really do any work here. That's the problem. Alright, I cannot survive a blast of fire. What you really want is like a ward spell that you can put up to block damage. In fact, there is a spell I passed by a bunch of times because I just thought, when am I ever going to block stuff? But this would be a very good time for that. Divine Aegis is not helpful because it's physical. I can try summoning the captain, but trust me, he's gonna drop in a second. No. I mean, Deadly Dragons, we knew it was gonna be tough. And this is good because, like I said, up to this point, I had really just been stomping on everything that I encountered. So it's good where you have a real threat. There you go. Get him, Captain. Oh my god. He got bitch slapped into next week. Alright, maybe we can try and get our distance with Meteor Shower. Problem is, I don't think Meteor Shower can be dual cast. It's got good accuracy, considering, but... Oh, well, I lied. It's not that accurate. I think the curse is really going to be our best bet. It's just not going to happen. So we're gonna have to stick with Blight Curse double casted, and pray it works out. We need to keep our distance and let the damage over time do its thing. Tick, 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 tick. If I could just lay into him with Scatter Shock or whatever, it probably would do a decent amount of damage. Not an incredible amount, but... Shit! Dude, he's pissed. Let's get... Oh, she's still shooting arrows. That's good. I mean, I've been making potions for days, so this is good. Ugh. Did I get him? I don't think I got him. There we go. Alright. Give him... That's right. Get wrecked. Oh god, I saw it coming. That's what the dodge button is for. Actually, like when I was like level 4 or something like that, I did kill multiple giants with pretty much just with Spark, just because of the dodge button. It was really powerful. Let's see if we can't stack a frost bomb on him as well. There we go. Now we're getting some numbers. And we'll throw a meteor shower onto his ass. Yeah, take it. Into that chest wall. Oh, he's not happy. He ain't happy. Come on. What kind of miss was that? Nah, we can't. Scatter Shock is just not going to work here. He is a demanding foe. Alright, let's get the frost bomb on him. There we go. There we go. That's a solid combo. I think we're gonna get him. Got him. So now that's a dragon fight. Whew. Ooh, and that money. Oh. Oh. It all weighs a lot. We're gonna have to trade off some stuff here. Let's see here. What's the heaviest crap I got? It's tricky for me finding merchants that that have a huge amount of money. I have to look it up. Also, I keep finding these sort of fascinating objects or strange objects, and I don't know if they have some sort of purpose for the mod, for a mod, for like finding or making cool stuff, or if they're just valuable. I really have no idea. So I've just kind of been holding on to them, but they're starting to stack up in my inventory. We're gonna have to dump some of this shit. Yeah. Okay, and something like for boots. Alright. Ooh, that looks cool. Ooh, that's a real cool effect. I must be dragging. No, I'm just a guy. Dragon Soul Absorb. Use the shout section of the magic menu to equip your unrelenting force shout. Yeah, is that what I should do? I also got Fire Breath. and marked for death. But yeah, Unrelenting Force is the... That is the traditional shout, isn't it? Because you can do stuff like this! Damn it.
You're Dragonborn.
What do you mean, Dragonborn?
Oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim. The Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I don't know.
Well, you can shout now. You couldn't before, right?
You're right, I could not shout.
You must be Dragonborn.
Yeah, well, what do you think of this shout?
My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood.
Oh, look at that. Look at that sunset. It's beautiful. Alright. Well, that's good. That was a hell of a fight, huh? So now, or at some point soon, I guess, dragons are going to start randomly appearing across the land. That's going to be pretty intense. That's definitely a tricky fight. I'm going to have to head over to the College of Winterhold, start getting some real magic. Black magic. Screw it, it's faster to just... alright, usually you can go to Dragon's Reach, but alright. So yeah, it's... I think I said at one point... Yeah, I think I said at one point that when I first played Morrowind, it blew my mind. And when I first played Oblivion, it blew my mind. But when I first played Skyrim, it did not blow my mind. And this is not mind-blowy level. But what I'm playing here is sort of... I think if I had this... If this is how the game was released, or something similar to it, that would have been a lot closer to mind-blowy level than what we got. It's been fun. I don't know if that's just because I haven't played in a while or what, but it like with all these spells and graphically and all this going on, it feels like a big... It actually feels like a big improvement over Oblivion. Especially the spellcasting system. There's just so much cool stuff. And the Midas thing from Oblivion did have cool stuff as well, but it felt tacked on, I guess. It was cool, but it felt tacked on. Whereas all these spells, I don't really know where the original game ends and the cool stuff begins. Like, it's just all there, and it's all just cool stuff, and it all just works. For the most part. The transformation one is pretty clearly not an original one. But yeah, I like spells. Spells are cool. Raining meteors down from the sky is pretty cool. I also did kill some mammoths. They weren't too bad. They're not very good at pathing, and so if you're just up on a ledge, they really just can't do anything, and you can just curse them to death.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Yeah, you could say that.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
I might be something called Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn?
I absorb some shit.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
Greybeard.
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
Uh-huh.
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn?
You shut your mouth.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Rongar, don't be so hard on Avenucci.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you know? To climb 1,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder if the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right of Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl.
Oh, Carl.
Weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
I'm carrying too much. He loaded me to bear. What the hell did he give me? What the hell did he give me? Thum? Did he give me a Thum something? Thum Fadan. Striking target time between shots reduced by 20% for 28 seconds. I mean, that's great if I had a... Well, it's worth a shit ton of money, so I'll take it, sir. Let me go talk to your wizard. Actually, how fast can I move? Oh, okay. So it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, because that also reduces my carrying capacity, or increases my carrying capacity. There you go. It's great. It's great stuff. Hey, I got some stuff I want to sell you.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed every... So...
This damnable conflict. So yeah, I have a bunch of money. Money's good. Money is good for buying spells, and stuff. That's what it's good for. Equipment, not so much, but spells, oh yeah. And I don't really have anything that this guy could buy, so oh well. Yeah. So in the meantime, I'm probably gonna go.
Appointed me to be your house carl. It's an honor to serve you.
What does a house carl do?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
That's great. I'm gonna leave you there. Oh, that's you. I thought I was talking to this person. Oh, hi. So I'm probably gonna go to college in Winterhold and start on that thing. I have no idea what level I'll be next time I make a video. We'll see. If I'm past level 15, maybe we'll go do the Dark Souls thing. I don't know exactly when I should do that. I don't want to be super powered though. That's the thing. So I should probably do that as soon as I can. Level 15-ish. I want the true Dark Souls Skyrim, Dark Skyrim experience. So yeah, we might do that next time. I get up to level 15. It's not that far away, especially if I keep running around like this, getting alteration bonuses. Oh, this is what it looks like in third person. I'm like the Flash. Look at this. Oh boy. Look at that. That spirit can't even keep up. Okay. All right. So that's about it for this video, I guess. Pretty solid. We killed the dragon. It was a cool battle. I'll have to pick up like a blocking spell so I can stand in the fire and be blasting like lightning with my other hand and stuff. That'll be the real cool moment. But all right. So my name is Mangg. Game watching has been Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I'll see you fine folks in the next part.